Thank you for joining us today, Climate Policy Tension. My name is Professor Ogbuagu Ugorji Udensi. Today we ask, where does the Scottish model break under strain? We'll stress test Scotland's 2026 to 2030 framework under the architecture of the Climate Change Act, the Biodiversity Strategy, and the Environment Strategy for Scotland. Failure Scenario 1, Delivery Gap. If transport and heat decarbonization stall, interim targets become negotiable, eroding governance authority and investor confidence. Scenario 2, Land Use Backlash. As land prices spike and estates dominate carbon markets, social license risks breaking. Biodiversity finance may be perceived as elite capture. Scenario 3, Fiscal Constraints. Without autonomy, delivery depends on the UK budget. And Scenario 4, Just transition fatigue. If employment pathways aren't visible, trust erodes. What behaviors do these points activate? Delivery pressure may lead governments to reframe metrics and lean harder on land use offsets, shifting the burden spatially. We must question, is Scotland over-reliant on land-based mitigation? And can the just transition survive the intensifying North Sea production debates? Clarify. The legislative backbone is resilient, but the model remains vulnerable to rural political economy and fiscal autonomy limits. In summary, emissions underperformance risks political recalibration. Land market inflation risks social license erosion. Fiscal tightening leads to private finance dominance. The ultimate stress question. If Scotland misses interim targets again, does it double down on structural reform or adjust ambition downward? That determines the model's future. Thank you for joining us on Climate Policy Tension. Subscribe and stay tuned for our next diagnostic.